what is the number one time management tip? This is a great question, and when people ask me, I want to manage my time better, I want to be better at managing myself better, there's really only one tip that is really very important, and that is really to eliminate the distractions and actually do the things that are most time, that are actually most income producing. So I'm sure you've heard before, how you can actually distinguish the income producing activities from the activities that are not producing you an income, that are distraction. So in your network marketing business, your income producing activities are, of course, talking to people who are not in your business yet. So that means, if you're talking to people who are right now in your team and you're managing them and you're talking about, how they can come to more events and so on, if you're actually managing those people, it's not actually going to produce a lot more income. I think it's very important that you're either recruiting for yourself or recruiting for your team. Does that make sense? So really very, very important. So first of all, be really clear on what are some of the income producing activities for your business. The next thing is really very important, once you're clear on that, is to schedule those activities into your schedule, into your diary. So for example, if you're part-time in this business and you can only do this business 2 hours per day, then what you need to do is really for those 2 hours a day, make sure that you're always doing the recruiting for either for yourself or for your team, helping them to recruit. And that means you've scheduled those 2 hours into your diary. And when those 2 hours come, that is the only thing you're doing. So the number one time management tip for me is how to eliminate distractions during those 2 hours when we're focusing on time, on income producing activities. And how we do that, the best way I found how to do that is actually to put my phone on airplane mode. And if you're already on the phone, if you're doing phone calls or three-way calls, I'm sure you won't be distracted checking Facebook, but really making sure that you're eliminating your email popping up on your computer, that you're not checking Facebook, that you're not doing all sorts of other things. And for example, this is another great thing. Also on the other side, when you're not doing income producing activities, it's really important to recharge and refresh, such as spend time with your family and your loved ones. Also, doing your hobbies and other things. Again, the number one time management tip there is not to be distracted, is to focus in the moment what you're doing. And again, put your phone on airplane mode and focus where you're at. So I hope this really helps you. I hope you go and implement that, and I hope that you manage your time and yourself really much better this week.